Okay guys, it's Dustin, or most people call me Dustin. Anyway, Celeborn Dark Flame. Um, Back again for some other stuff to talk about. So this thing that's behind me here, you can't really tell. It's the Tree of Life in plaid. I don't know why I got it. Well, no, I do know I got it. I got it because it was $3.95. So like $3.95. The other thing that I have is that up on my wall. I'm sure most of you have seen that. Not mine, but that one in general. Um, so yeah, I'm back to do some more showing of my stuff. Sounded really perverted. It's almost like Ember in her box. Anyway, yeah, I can't get this fucking thing situated. Let's see if I can extend this leg back here a little bit. That's a little better. Okay, sorry about that. I was briefly interrupted by idiocy, otherwise known as my mother. Um, anyway, so I thought I'd go over some other books that I have that I've gotten recently. This one is Moon Magic. It's by DJ Conway. Myth and Magic, Crafts and Recipes, Rituals and Spells. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail. It's your average. I mean, it's got some neat stuff in here, like old sayings and lore. Herb sour cream dip. Circle flame bath salts. Great goddess bath salts. Mysterious Orient cologne. Can't talk today. And yes, again, I'm using my lights up here. So it makes the bags under my eyes look really bad. But if I get it way down here, it's too bright. So I guess I can put it there. Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff in here. It's your basic witchery book. I mean, it talks about different gods, different goddesses, oracles, and that's too bright, and I'm getting it out of my face, so y'all are just going to have to deal with the bags under my eyes. It's just how that's going to be. How about we do it like that? And you can see the stuff, but you don't see the bags under my eyes so bad. Yeah, I mean, so there's lots of good information in here, myths, things like that. I'll go into more detail and talk more about it. Like on the last video, I said anything that you want to know more about on any of these books, if you have questions about them or want more in-depth information. You see, this is another library book that I got that was written on, obviously. Luckily, it's just the outside, not the inside. But there's some turned down pages in here. Anyway, so, but this is moon magic. It's making the moon work for you. Again, dark or lunar magic. And then I ended up with, and my Facebook keeps going crazy. I have somebody new that's wanting me to teach them about the craft, and they're in a completely different state, and it's interesting. I've taught people here, but different states, different story. This one I honestly don't. Oh no, I do remember where I got this one. I got this one for $3, and I kid you not. Look at the back of this. Look at the spine. I don't think it's even been opened ever. for $3 at this place here in town called Peace of Mind. It doesn't have an original price in here. It's by Sabine Porcus. I'm sure I'm saying that. Translated from French. So this was translated from French. And I should know how to say that if that's a French name, but I don't. I'm going to guess it's Sabina. Progress? I don't know. Sorry if I'm butchering her name. She's a psychologist and psychoanalyst in Paris. And she's taught College International de la Philosophie. Yeah. International College of Philosophy. That's what it is. And is an editor of Le Temps Modern. Wow. Totally not going to sit here and speak French to y'all. It's published by Cornell University Press. So, anyway, it's The Witch's Kitchen. I guess we'll get onto that. It's The Witch's Kitchen. Freud, Faust, and the Transference. And I really haven't, like I showed you the back, I haven't gotten into this one yet. I got it not too long ago. Not much pictures to look at. It's a lot of reference. And here, let's look at the beginning here. There's exquisite words. It's easy to do things with words. In Mephisto's grip. Faust and Leonardo. Elective affinities. The Pact. Bookworms. I mean, it's just kind of Fraud's haunted writings. So I just thought it was interesting, and it was cheap. Figured I'd grab it while it was there. Hell, why not? The other one that I was talking about by Silver Ravenwolf, and I think I was saying Raven Silver Wolf last night. Pardon me if I was. I was in pain. So I actually have this book. I've had this book for a long time. It's in storage somewhere, and I didn't feel like digging through my storage, so I bought this one. If I get into my storage and find all my other books, I will be using it in a giveaway. Not because I don't like it, but because I have two now. Because this one was $7, and I originally paid $23 for this, so you will be getting one of the two books in a giveaway. If I ever reach, I don't know, a milestone, 1,000, 2,000, something like that, whenever we get there. The other one that Ember was talking about to me last night was Hecate 2, which is this one, which I love the cover of. It's a serpent, and this is I said the death of Hydra. It's not the death of Hydra, I'm sorry. It's the awakening of Hydra. So, should have gone and got the book off the shelf to tell you the right stuff. This one is lengthier than the other one that I have, which is, here's the original one, the first one, and you can tell there's the size difference. And then here's the thickness. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. So it's a little bigger. In here is so that's the author. Jade Soluna is the author. I don't know if I told you all that yesterday or not. Anyway, it looks like there's 100 or 300 and over 300 pages, just over 300 pages in here. So that's the second one to Hecate. Anyway, so back to the silver or solitary witch. So this one's good if you're a beginner. This is actually the ultimate book of shadows for the new generation. I took a lot of information out of here, and that's one of the reasons I bought it again, because there's a lot of stuff in here that I wanted to put into my grimoire. But there's a lot of stuff in here that is old news to me now. So it's just a matter of going through here and picking out what I want to keep in my grimoire. Stuff that I want to change up and make my own and whatnot. I mean, there's lots of stuff in there that's really good. Let me see if I can find it right here without breaking everything. Okay, so my wonderful tissue bookmark. Look at that. This is what you call a person that reads too many books at once and runs out of bookmarks. This is another one of Ember's problem-causing issues. This is the Encyclopedia of Witchcraft and Demonology, and so far, what I've read of it, it's been freaking amazing as to what's in here. I mean, it goes, they've got some pretty graphic pictures in here. There's a place in here, I think, where they're pulling somebody apart with 4 horses, and then there's some old writings, which I can't read, and I'm hoping it's translated, but like this right here, if you can see it. There's lots of stuff in here. Oh, that's Joan of Arc, is what that is. Inquisition, Incubus, Hand of Glory, Witchcraft in Germany. I mean, it's truly an encyclopedia of, I almost said witchcraft and wizardry. I got Harry Potter stuck in my mind, I guess. Witchcraft and demonology. There's a lot of information in there. And I'm going to pause you for a second so I can get comfortable because my back is hurting again. Okay, I'm back. So now you all are literally a portal to the great beyond because you were sitting on my Ouija board. We'll end this up a little bit so you can see me, because I'm going to sit back a little bit. I'll turn my fan, my air cleaner here down so you don't hear it. So the next book we'll look at is, in fact, we'll just go ahead and go along with the lines of the Encyclopedia of Witchcraft and Demonology. This is actually called The Witch Book. This is the Encyclopedia of Witchcraft, Wicca, and Neo-Paganism. This is another used book that I've yet to crack yet. And once again, the back of it looks great. Maybe up here a little bit. Anyway, this has got, and this is by Raymond Buckland, if you are looking for it. Printed by Visible Ink. I'm glad it's not invisible. Let's see. I mean, this has got a bunch of different things. It talks about amulets, altars. It actually even talks about the Blair Witch Project in here, which I thought was kind of funny. Burning Times, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's got a little bit of everything. Quirkiness and truthfulness in it. High Magic's Aid, Hermetica, Herny, Hex Sign. I mean, there's just all kinds of hag stones, and it's all in order. And there's some pretty good pictures in here. In fact, it even has Silver Ravenwolf in here. Which is kind of awesome. But yeah, there's just a lot of neat stuff in here that you would, like I said, it's quirkiness, and I think this is illustration. It's got, looks like Aleister Crowley stuff. Oh, what is that? Oh, talks about ley lines. Things like that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here that, from abracadabra to zodiac, is what it says. The Witch Book, this is Encyclopedia of Witchcraft, Wicca, and Neo-Paganism, is an exhaustive A to Z exploration of people, places, events, literature, and other matters related to ever timely and popular topic of witchcraft. So, for those of you that want to look at that, that's up to you. That one's not going to be for everybody because, like I said, it's got a lot of quirkiness kind of stuff in it. The other thing is the next thing. In fact, I think Miss Ember might like this book. This one is called Discovering Runes. And I believe it's a used one as well. But, like, here's the front page, the front cover section that shows all these different runes. It goes through and it tells you the origin of the runes. It tells you and there's some beautiful sets in here. I'm not joking. I mean, look at this set. I mean, how more ornate can you get than that? I mean, come on. If you had a set like that, that'd be crazy. Crazy awesome. But there's a whole section on the origins. And then there's, once you've gotten past that, the origin. Oh, and there's somebody's writing in here. It's a sticky note, and I'm hoping that it's not too stuck. There we go. Okay. Then it gets into interpreting the runes. And it's got a whole section on that. In fact, really, a lot of the rest of the book is interpreting it, telling you about interpreting different runes. It has lots of, like, in between each rune, it looks like there's a section. You can see, like, there's this, the picture of the beautiful forest, which I would love to have I would put my circle around that tree. And then the next page is this. It's talking about the next rune. So in between each, there's a picture a panoramic picture, and then the next rune. And it also talks about different stones and flowers and things that go with those runes. I might have to hop onto her page and talk about some of this because it's very, very interesting. Talks about, and yes, my nose is still itching because I just got my allergy shot today, so. But yeah, it even links some of the runes to different tarot cards. So it's really an awesome book. I don't know runes yet. I have a set of runes that came with something that I bought that a lady handmade. I think they're out of clay. So I really probably should learn it, but you don't want to try to like overload yourself with different things. Oh, that's better. There we go. Okay, so the next one is The Magic of Crystals and Gemstones. This is a very small book, as you can see. Literally like 60, 61 pages. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It's very... As far as crystal books go, this is one of the better ones that I have. This one actually talks about chakras and magical and healing properties of different stones. It actually gives you like a to Z type of section that goes over all of that. But then it talks about your chakras. Then it talks about gemstones linking to signs of the zodiac, birthstones, wedding anniversary gems, gems of countries. I mean, there's lots of information in here. Then it also tells you about common terminology for stones and their shapes. So, like pineapple or cactus quartz, which is this top one up here. Right there. Double termination, terminator, or transmitter quartz, receiver quartz, laser wands, penetrated twins, twin crystals, phantoms. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And then finally you get into specific gravity and density, and then it goes into the actual stones. And it gives you a picture of it along with a description. The description includes a brief history of it, and just some information about it. This is really good if you want to try to identify a stone that you have. Wish I had bunches and bunches of those that size. Do you see the size of that? Yeah. If I had them that size, I wouldn't be doing this. I would be traveling and learning it wherever I wanted to. Let's see. Yeah, and then on the back there's a whole graph of them. Nothing near as many crystals as there really are, but you know. Next one, I know this is kind of stupid, but it was cheap and I figured it would be an easy way to learn tarot. Tarot for Dummies. It's been an interesting book. It's not... I mean, it's got some good qualities to it. It actually talks about the Aleister Crowley Thoth deck. Which is kind of... And then there's like the Halloween Tarot, Cosmic Tarot, the Witch's Tarot, which I do have that one. The Visconti Sforza Tarocchi deck. Whatever. Anyway, it's a good little book. Especially if you just want some quick information on what's what and what goes where. This is my newest purchase, which I did pay full price for. This is tarot spreads. And it's a complete book of tarot spreads. It includes 122 layouts. It's by Evelyn Berger and Johannes Fiebig. I don't know. This has everything from simple 3-card spread to extremely large, use your whole damn deck kind of spreads. Let me find one here. There you go. Look at this one. Look at this freaking spread. Do you see this? Do you see that? Do you realize how long that would take to do for somebody? I mean, that's like $100 an hour kind of spread right there. Let's see if there's any other big ones in here that... I think that was the largest one, but... Damn, there's some big ones in here that are... I mean, here's a 21 card one. Look at this. It's called the Gypsy Method. Now you see why gypsies are few and far between. They died while telling tarot. Let's see, here's a 20 card spread. I mean, these are just like way in depth. And if I was doing these for people, that would cost a whole bunch. Sorry, that's just a lot. Even if people don't think that would cost a whole lot. That's just my view on it. So other than books, I've gotten some little trinkets here and there. I say trinkets. This is actually a book that I got from my little shop down here. Totally overpaid for it, I know, but it's handmade. It has got handmade paper inside of it as well. If you look, it's got pieces of, this is like bark and leaves, if you can see the leaves in it. And the back is also leaves. I mean, gorgeous craftsmanship. I think the sticker was there and it peeled off some of the lacquer. That's what it looks like. Absolutely beautiful. And here's the inside. It's just blank paper that's handmade. And you can tell it's handmade just from looking at it. I don't know what I'm going to use this for yet. I'm thinking a dream journal, because I've done a lot of, not dream scrying per se, but more like dream hopping to other places. Anyway, and not like astral projection or anything. There was a reason that I was doing it, and I'm not going to disclose it, but you know. Let's see. I'll just grab some shit that's right here. This is my little box that I got. This actually opens up. Has a cute little area that you can put stuff in. It opens up at the bottom. Take this out for a second. It's got a little area for it. And it closes back. It doesn't close tight. I wish it actually had. In fact, I may put a locking thing on it. I got that. I also got this. This is like I think I have 4 mortar and pestles now. It's got a Celtic knot around it. Very inexpensive where I got it from. And it's, I want to say it's soapstone. I'm pretty sure it's soapstone. I have one that's granite up there. I have one that's marble, and now I have one that's a soapstone. So, which would be anything without mortar and pestles. We couldn't make shit. We couldn't. So we put that back. Actually, I won't put it back. I'll just put it over there for right now. And then to go with my Ouija boards. Now, funny story about this is I stuck it on my Ouija board the other day. Just laid it on there. And the next day or 2 days after that, it was gone. And then yesterday it just showed up. It was sitting over by my fish tank somehow. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. This is actually handmade. I got it off Etsy. I think I paid like $12 for it. It wasn't very much. It's got the 3 feet, and I wish I had a quartz that would fit right there. That would be awesome. I have another one coming because I thought, what the hell, I've lost this one, I might as well buy another one. So I have another one coming that is thorns and vines, and I'll show it when I get it. But so yeah, this is my little thing of stuff. And then I have my, which I know it's kind of crazy, but this is, it's not really crazy. I like it. This is one of the fun parts of being Wiccan, or not Wiccan, pagan, a witch. God, I'm looking at too many Wiccan books. This is a cloak that I won on eBay. Satin on the inside, crushed velvet on the outside. I actually have 3. I have a wizard's robe as well, which is black and blue. This is the sleeve. This is actually just the sleeve. And then I have another cloak that is blue on the outside and then gold on the inside. I won these very inexpensively, and I must have been destined to have them because she normally charges I want to say $71 because they're handmade. They're not cheap. They're handmade. And she normally starts her bidding out at like $45. And just to drum up business, I think she's doing a couple here and there where she starts them out at 99 cents and lets them go for whatever. And I think I paid $18 plus shipping, obviously, which was like $12. $18 for the green one. I think I paid $18, no more than $25 for any of them. So they're kind of my pride and joy over there. I need to get some patches that look really nice to embroider patches to put onto them. Maybe even just embroider them myself. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't done cross stitching in forever, so that might be a mistake to do. So we might just stick with the patches. But anyway, if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button down below. Leave any comments you want because like I said, Sunday, me and Shauna, my friend, you'll see her. We're going to hopefully go to the park, a very beautiful park that's very old, oak trees that are hundreds of years old, and bigger around than I am. I can hide behind them. Anyway, we're going to go out and we're going to talk about some of my books. She's not a witch or a pagan or anything along the lines. She's non-denominational, but I'm part of her group for geeks, which I'll leave in the down bar, I'll leave a link for them as well. Again, we're just getting that YouTube channel going, and I've still got to do a video on it, because I'm a case manager, investigator, and what we call the occult specialist. So yeah, I do some of the cleansings whenever we go to homes and things like that. I don't charge for them there, but I do charge for them other places because G.E.E.K.S is non-profit, and I don't really feel that I should charge for it. But anyway, like I said, if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Pretty sure it's that corner. We're going to make sure. I'm going to say this corner, and we're going to find out if it's that corner. I know if you're on a computer, it's down below. Oh, my ring. You see my ring? I do wear that. I'm not really in the broom closet. I'm not in any closet anymore. It was like I was in the broom closet and in the closet, and then now I'm not. So, oh, and then my old turquoise ring that I got. And yeah, it's real turquoise. It's old. It's older than 1970 because it's marked sterling. Anything after that, it's 925, so it's before 1970. I can't figure out, there is a marking on the inside. Can't find the marking. I don't know what smith it was that did it. So I will probably have to take it somewhere to find out. But please subscribe. Share my videos if you like. Ask questions, whatever. I don't mind. And until the next time, I will see you all later.